Hi garden friends, welcome to the channel. I am Era and this is Gardening on Purpose. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're a subscriber, welcome back. I garden in Zone 7B, 8A in the southeastern United States, where I do plant videos, anything gardening related. So for today's video, I will be transplanting some crepe myrtles. Doesn't look like much here, but this is a Delta series crepe myrtles. I have 4 of them. One is already in the ground, which you can barely see because it's brown sticks. And then I have 3 here. 1, 2, 3. Now, the Delta series, they grow pretty narrow. Well, not very narrow, but they're 8 to 12, and they kind of grow upright. The issue with me is that I removed the tags too early, and I don't remember which one is which. So for example, the Delta series has Delta Fusion, Delta Fuchsia, Delta Moonlight, Delta Jazz. I know for sure I have a Delta Fuchsia, and I know I have a Delta Moonlight, but I don't know which one is which because now they're all sticks, and now I want to transplant them, and I would like to do a pink and a white and a pink and a white, but I don't know which one is which. So I'm just going to transplant them, all 4 of them today, and then hopefully with the luck of the draw they come out the way I want them. But if not, I'll just switch them back around in the spring. Once they start flowering, I'll know which one is which. But I know, like I said, I know I have the Fusion and I know I have the Moonlight. I might have 2 Fusions, or a Fusion and a Fuchsia. I don't remember, but I know that one of them is pink, one of them is a lighter pink, and one of them is white. So anyway, yeah, so where they are right now is I had transplanted them out of a container, which they didn't do well this year. They were in these red containers, and they leafed out for the spring. They leafed out, but they never bloomed. And I think they weren't happy because when I took them out the container, they were really wet and soggy. Thank God they didn't die. But I already checked the stem, and it's green, so they're still alive. So I'm happy about that. So I'm going to transplant them because I want to make space for some canna lilies that I'm transplanting, which I'll show you in another video. Anyway, let's get to digging these guys up and take them on the fence line. I will be using them to kind of create a little screen. I know they lose their leaves, but it doesn't matter because this side of my property, the neighbors don't really come outside, so I don't really see them, so that's not a big deal. And they're good neighbors anyway, so it doesn't bother me. I'm not gonna buy a bunch of stuff just to block the neighbor out. I'll block ugly stuff out, but the neighbor itself is not an issue. So I'll take them here. I'll put 4 right there. So let me get digging and I'll show you the end result. Okay, so they're all in the ground, all 4. And as you can see, I put them like 3.5 feet apart. These are moderately fast growing, and they won't get to 8 to 12 in probably another 2 to 3 years anyway. So that's enough space for now, especially since I want to keep the remainder of this bed space for something else. But like I said, these are the Delta series crepe myrtles. I don't know which one is white. I don't know which one is pink because they didn't flower, and I lost well, I didn't lose the tag. I just don't know what tag goes on what unless it flowers. So let me know what you think about the Delta, if you have the Delta series, and how it did for you. I think when I first bought it, and I bought it on clearance at Lowe's, it had blooms and they were beautiful, but I think the plant was not happy in the container, and it took me too long to realize that, because I could have taken it out the container in the spring, but I think with all the rain we got, and the container did have holes and everything, it was in the sun, but I think it maybe was in the wrong type of soil. I don't know. But the good thing is they're all very much alive. I scratched them all, and they all still have greenery on there. Crepe myrtles require full sun, and this part of the yard gives me absolute burning, blazing sun in the summer. So I'm really hoping that once I took them out the container, that they will flower the next season. So I'll keep you guys updated as to how they end up doing. As you can see, I always mound my stuff up because I have clay, so my stuff are never flush. It's always 1.5 inches above the soil line, because as you can see, we've been getting rain and the soil is constantly wet. I mean, we went through a period where there was no rain, and then all of a sudden all this rain, so the soil has no time to dry out. So this entire bed is kind of wet, and I have mounded them all up to account for that, and there's more rain coming, so I definitely don't want these guys to drown. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think. Please like, please share, please subscribe. Please remember to hit the notification bell to be alerted on my new videos. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.